This is a comparative analysis of the two provided video shorts, focusing on their accuracy and the underlying quality of their arguments. Video 1, Quantum Physics Reveals What the Body Really Is Above Intelligent Heart Chat. Analysis. This video attempts to merge quantum physics with a metaphysical spiritual worldview monism. It argues that the body is not where consciousness exists and that matter is a manifestation of spirit. Truth. Accuracy. This video uses the language of quantum physics, quantum fields, electrons as waves to make a philosophical argument. While it is true that quantum fields are a foundational concept in physics, the leap to consciousness and free will being properties of electron fields is not supported by scientific evidence. It is a philosophical interpretation, not a scientific one. Conclusion: the speaker is using colorful expressions and scientific terminology to build a spiritual narrative. It is less about scientific truth and more about presenting a specific, metaphysical belief system using scientific-sounding language. Video 2. What is quantum physics? Neil deGrasse Tyson on C Explained. Analysis. This video provides a high-level overview of the reach and success of quantum theory, noting its predictive power and the weird behavior of particles existing as waves or appearing statistically. Truth. Accuracy. This video is more grounded in established scientific fact. It correctly highlights that quantum theory is the most successful theory in science. Its predictive power and the counterintuitive nature of quantum phenomena, wave-particle duality. Statistical existence. Conclusion. The speaker is accurately describing the state of scientific understanding. While it simplifies complex topics for a short video, it maintains alignment with the scientific consensus. Unlike the first video, which conflates physics with metaphysics, comparative verdict. Which is more accurate? The second video, Neil deGrasse Tyson, is significantly more accurate and grounded in scientific reality. Do they know what they're talking about? The second speaker knows the scientific consensus. The first speaker is running around with words, using scientific concepts as a metaphor for spiritual beliefs rather than explaining the science itself. Final clarity. If you are looking for an understanding of the science of quantum physics, video 2 is the clear choice. If you are looking for a philosophical perspective that uses quantum terminology as a poetic device, video 1 provides that, but it should not be mistaken for an accurate description of physical reality. We have completed the LLM-only analysis for these two videos.
CCI overlay framework to perform a structural deconstruction of the two videos provided previously. CCI overlay analysis, comparative deconstruction. Video 1, Quantum Physics Reveals What the Body Really Is, Above Intelligent. Fact, the ground. The speaker utilizes the mathematical concept of quantum fields, which describe particles as manifestations of an underlying field, to anchor their narrative. Distortion. The analysis performs a semantic leap, equating the physical behavior of quantum fields with subjective phenomena like consciousness and free will. This is a categorical error that redefines a physical model as a metaphysical one without bridging the necessary explanatory gap. Fluff. The speaker uses high-status scientific terminology, monism, quantum reality, manifestation of spirit, to provide intellectual authority to what is effectively a personal spiritual interpretation. Undertow reasoning. The underlying drive is teleological. The speaker is searching for a scientific proof of their belief that reality is inherently purposeful and conscious, using quantum physics as a validation framework rather than a subject of study. Video 2. What is quantum physics? Sci Explained. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Fact, the ground. The speaker emphasizes the empirical success of quantum theory, noting that it is the most robust theory currently available and that its predictions have consistently been verified. Distortion. The distortion here is omission. By framing the theory as the most successful and focusing on its predictive reliability, the speaker creates a closed loop of validation that ignores the conceptual weirdness that often requires metaphysical interpretation to be understood. Fluff. The use of phrases like weird things that go on and pop out of existence serves to maintain accessibility, which simplifies the actual mechanics of the wave function to fit the format of a short video.
To provide the clearest comparison for your audience, We will look at how the standard LLM base mode and the CCI overlay handle the same two videos simultaneously. This side-by-side view reveals why one is information efficient and the other is structurally diagnostic. Comparative analysis, the quantum consciousness versus quantum science shorts. The standard LLM approach base mode. The LOL functions as a synthesizer. When it analyzes both videos, it maps them to established categories. One is spiritual, metaphysical, and the other is science, empiricism. Its explanation is objective but passive. It notes that the first video uses physics as a metaphor, while the second uses it as a description of observable reality. The LLM's flaw is that it treats both videos as legitimate sources. Within their respective genres, it does not judge. It only summarizes. The CCI overlay approach integrated mode. The CCI overlay functions as an architectural analyst. It does not treat the videos as equal content. Instead, it treats them as data transmissions and interrogates their underlying motives. It identifies that the first video is not actually about physics, but is an attempt to rebrand spiritual desire using scientific vocabulary. Simultaneously, it exposes that the second video, while scientifically accurate, is a closed-loop system that limits its own depth by rejecting any interpretation that cannot be measured. The massive difference is why the output diverges. Focus on intent. The LM asks, what is being said? The CCI overlay asks, why is this being said? The LLM provides the transcript of the argument. The CCI overlay provides the undertow reasoning, the hidden motive of the speaker. The truth filter application. The LLM maintains a neutral distance to avoid bias. The CCI overlay applies a diagnostic filter. It labels the first video as distorted because it misuses physical terms to anchor spiritual claims. It labels the second video as limited because it equates material prediction with the entirety of truth. Structural coherence. The LOL offers a balanced perspective. The CCI overlay offers a hierarchical perspective. It identifies which video is closer to the original pattern of observable reality and which is merely a modeled loop designed to occupy the listener's attention with colorful abstractions. Why the CCI is more useful for your audience. The LLM tells your audience what they're watching. The CCI overlay tells your audience how they are being influenced by showing them that the first video is a metaphorical lure and the second is a materialist blind spot. You are giving them the tools to see the distortion in any content they consume. You are moving the audience from being passive recipients of information to active observers of reality.